Hey everybody, welcome to Triage for April the 10th. In case you don't have the Triage link, let me put it into Habitat General real quick. It should be the same one that we use every time, but just in case. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to share my screen. Nope, application window. That one. All right. Can you see my screen, Josh?
Yep, looks good.
All right, perfect. All right, so first up is Builder 365. Looks like cannot change ownership to UID 1000, GID 1000. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that seems like something worth fixing.
Yeah, I bet that's some sort of issue with airlock.
Makes sense.
All right, go ahead and label this up. Bug. I don't know about the severity.
Probably just regular.
P3. I don't know if is it inverted severity.
I think P1 is like the highest priority.
Okay.
The most severe.
Gotcha.
I could be wrong.
All right, cool. That one is done. Here is one from Core Plans. Zookeeper doesn't build anymore. Yep, that seems like a definite problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should go ahead and just move that one on over. Oh man, there's a lot of these.
Do you have to tag it with you put a bug on it, but does it need other labels, or is that one just enough?
I mean, I can.
Yeah, I would throw those on there too, just so that it gets like sliced up and ends up in the right place.
Okay. Yeah. Is there any other ones that you want to throw on there?
Those are the main ones. That really just so
Okay.
that it ends up in core plans. Really, yeah. Or
Okay.
the core plans vertical. If you didn't get the core plans vertical attached to it, oh well.
Oh, is there a Core Plans vertical?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, where those get, they get.
I see.
Yeah, prioritized.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So if I can, I don't know if that other one is.
I'll find it.
Okay.
Keep going.
Yeah, thank you. All right, cool. I'm just going to go ahead and do this for all of these. I mean, if they don't build, I trust Romain has done his due diligence on these. And he's been going through these plans like crazy. I just did it again. I didn't mark it with a vertical.
I got it.
Yeah. I guess you can sort it by recently moved. I'm terrible at labeling issues, apparently. All right. Oh no, JRuby. Should have probably done a little pre-triage on these, but that's okay.
Are these all secondary to some common change?
No, I think Romain was just doing he was testing the rebuild the world change that Fletcher is working on, and probably just bumped into these that they don't build anymore.
Okay.
Let's see. Adding a new service group member does not drop service files. Huh.
Hmm.
Interesting. All right. I would say that we should definitely take a look at this one. And I'm going to call it supervisor bug. And then drop it under vertical soup. Is there any other labels that anybody else wants to throw on this one?
Those seem like the important ones.
Okay. Cool. Habitat package license implementation does not allow for valid compound SPDX licenses.
It seems like is this sound like something we should probably do?
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a reason we shouldn't, I'm not familiar enough with this domain to know, but if
seems like if we're advertising that we support SPDX licenses, then we should support everything to spec.
Yeah, or specify which SPDX version we're adhering to.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, either one.
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder if it's worth adding a comment to that issue just to investigate, because I don't actually know what version of the spec we support. I mean, it might be worth figuring that out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that for sure.
I can add that for you so that you can proceed.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to mark this as a feature or a chore. I guess
I'd say chore, probably.
Okay. All right, cool. And then does that belong under DevX, probably?
Yeah. Yes.
Probably, I would think.
Did you find you got the issue that you need for that, Chris?
I'll find it. I'm looking now.
Yeah, it's it should be 4860 under the Habitat repo. Cool. Habitat picks up keys of wrong origin. There's name.
Feels like we need some more information.
Yeah. I'm going to leave this in needs triage and label it under builder and needs discussion so that we come back to it next time around.
Okay.
But it looks like there's already some outstanding questions. So I think we're good.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, unable to authenticate to container registries with builder service. This seems like something we should just test out and verify.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two things that come to mind are the thing Matt mentioned and also maybe the email address as username thing, but that was specific to Docker Hub, I think, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I remember Emacs coming into the Slack channel and mentioning this, and he said he could provide the credentials to the exporter itself, and it worked. But when he ran it through Builder, it didn't.
Okay.
So, all right, I'm going to label this Builder bug vertical builder. All right. As a user, I would like more options. Oh, okay. Okay, this is.
Yeah, I read through this issue the other day. It's there's some good ideas in here.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it as discussion, but move it to the backlog.
Okay.
And this definitely seems like a builder specific thing.
Yeah.
Cool. Better workflow for connecting plans. Oh, that's interesting because right now the workflow is sort of like as you click through, it's sort of backwards. Like the last thing that you pick is whether it's public or private. I guess your origin can be public or private, right? Is that right?
Yeah, I think yeah, origin or well, I don't know actually. It's a good question.
Technically, the origin itself is not public or private. It just has a setting on it that determines the default visibility for new packages.
I see. Maybe we could honor that if the default is it seems like an optimization really, but I mean we could.
Yeah, we should probably put this in the backlog though for sure, because I think there are improvements we can make around the user experience here, even still.
Right. All right. I think this one has been discussed at length. I don't know if either of you have any opinions you would like to weigh in on this one with. I don't see us accepting this RFC, but I don't know the process for rejecting it.
And I think we just kind of leave it in the needs triage pipeline every week.
Yeah, we do. I think it needs to be closed. Let me just read through these comments really quickly.
It feels like it's. It feels like this is kind of valuable info in sort of the ongoing conversation around Habitat and Kubernetes and how they work together.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing the reason we just keep punting on this is because, like, I don't know, we don't really want to say no, but we also don't want to say yes. And
right.
Yeah.
I think that in the discussions that I've heard around this issue, it sounds like it sounds like a unanimous no, but nobody wants to close this out. So my take on this is, like I don't think the core team is going to spend any time investing in building this feature. I'm not even sure what we would do if the feature presented itself as a pull request, if it would be accepted or not.
Yeah, that seems fair.
So I think I'm going to close this and then ask Code Ranger to reopen it if he feels strongly about it. Oh man, I'm terrible at these.
And I wonder if should we maybe should Tasha weigh in as a final voice here? Because I don't know what the right wording is here because I haven't followed the issue.
Yeah.
And isn't there like a process for closing RFCs or?
I think there is, and that's why I'm hesitant to close it because I don't know what that process is.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we can. I don't know if this is appropriate or not, but we could just take it as a follow up for today. You know what I mean? To get some closure on this thing in some whatever the proper form is.
Right.
You know.
All right, I'll leave it there for now then, and
Okay.
it'll be easier to follow up on.
Yeah, I'll put a card on the board for us to.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Discuss it.
All right, reverse dependency list and private packages.
Wow, this is an old one from last September. To be honest, I'm not even sure if this is, if the have builder job start command still works that way.
Well, were you the one that opened this? It's sort of.
Yeah, I opened it and then you moved it over with the
Okay.
Zen Hub thing.
Do you want to close it?
Yeah, let's just close it for now.
All right. Add Cloud Foundry exporter on the UI. I think this is something that John is working on implementing to get in line. The actual exporter is, he's working on getting the actual exporter up to snuff with the other exporters for Cloud Foundry. So I think it's reasonable to expect this to go into the UI.
Yep. Sounds good. Just sort of like builder front end.
You want it in both the builder. Is there a web?
There's a front end. There shouldn't be a web anymore. That's my bad. I didn't take the proper steps to manipulate the tags. I just added a new tag.
Gotcha.
Came along. We have a repo for this site, which I just learned yesterday. So I'll fix that up too. There should only be front end and not web anymore.
Okay. All right. All right. So that's in the backlog. Cool. Done. All right. Builder expansion of package dependencies.
Yeah, it seems like this is something we need to talk about, right?
Yeah, I think this deserves to be on the backlog with a needs discussion label. Feature needs discussion builder. Cool. Support package deprecation in the depot. Yep. I would say if Tasha agreed to it, it's definitely something that belongs in our backlog.
Yeah, at the very least, we should talk about it more. I feel like this has come up a few times, but it's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, I think the idea behind this was that we needed a way to redirect. Like if you moved origins or if you moved the package name, like there should be a way to say like this is over here now.
Right. Oh, it looks like Tasha already said it's something we need to add.
Yeah. All right. Refactor origin.
Yeah, I made this one. It feels like it's something that might be worth doing. I don't know how high this is on our priority list, but the origin protobuf started to feel like kind of a dumping ground for every random field you might want to add. That was.
Have you seen the job protobuf? I read this and I was like, wow, that one's actually a tiny one.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, I'm going to add a comment to this actually. That is firmly in builder territory. I'm just going to go ahead and assign Josh.
Good man.
Yeah. All right, add thread name to builder logging output. Sure. Yeah, I think this should just follow the rule of if a core team member filed it, it's just goes in the backlog. Can one of you guys follow up on the message that just came through in our?
I will.
Thank you. I will roll forward. Optimize API endpoints. Is there a way to create a new API endpoint that mashes together the information present in that thing?
Right. I think we can close this.
Okay.
This was, yeah, I wrote this. I don't know if this is relevant anymore. Chris managed to get the thing done without needing this new
Gotcha.
thing, so.
Hey. All right. Transfer ownership of origin. Yep. I think we definitely still need this feature. Builder webhooks. You need a mechanism for notifying external systems. Yep, I think about this one every day.
I wonder how like tied in this is with notifications.
Super tied in. I mean, we could actually close this and mark it as a duplicate.
That kind of feels like a better way to go.
Yeah. Do we have Okay, so before I do this, let's see. Builder number 74. Cool. Oh, yes, sharding assumptions.
Yes, this is still the case.
Yep. Yep. Although I would say, I mean, this is like an overarching issue with.
Yeah, this encompasses a lot of stuff. I mean, like
Yeah.
properly fixing this is going to be
Yeah.
not one task, but like several.
Yeah. This, I mean, I can think like related to the related to the searching service.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just lost that one somewhere in the graveyard. What was it? There we go. Put it in the backlog, but I added no labels. Hard. Chore. Builder. Cool. All right, setup limit for syslog. Did Salim fix this?
I don't have any idea.
Okay. I'm going to assign it to Salim, and then he can... Actually, I'm not going to assign it to him. I'm just going to ask him to close it. Builder. Chore. Infra. Builder. Add channels to the build output page. When viewing build output, channel tag should appear in the build metadata section above streaming output.
Yeah, we should add this.
Okay.
It's just this one's yeah, the original. We don't quite match the original design, and that was partly just due to expediency. Wanting to get the service launched on time and stuff. So there's some little finished things we can still do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Branch and tag specification for builder builds. Yes, this was. Is this the one that they linked in Slack General earlier? Branch and tag, yeah, issue number 31. Yeah, this came up today in general again. So I would say that this definitely.
Yeah.
Backlog, builder, feature, rebuilder. All right, builder operations runbook. I think we have this. Oh, well,
Yeah,
minus that one.
Right. I think we have a lot of this stuff in the wiki at this point, right?
Yeah.
GitHub wiki.
right. Automated backups. I mean, some of this is not related to automated backups. Some of it's related to high availability Postgres, but I'm pretty sure.
I think we have snapshots right now, don't we?
Yeah, we do. I know we have snapshots. And I know that the database backend runs with multi-AZ, so I'm going to close this and ask Salim to reopen it if he wants it. All right. Non-semantic version string failure. I'm going to close this too because there's an RFC out for this that is about to be accepted. Does anybody, let's see, builder plans. All right. Builder UI, allow editing, deleting origin names when there is no package uploaded to it. Yes, please.
Yeah, I see no reason why not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Builder, feature, builder. There's only 37 issues left.
You can do it.
We can do this.
Still got 20 minutes.
I know. Currently, the scheduler service has internal logging. Whoa.
We've completely deprecated the scheduler service. It's gone.
Okay. Right. Auto create origin project when uploading a package. I mean, I think this is, I'm actually not sure that this is the case. I'm happy to put it into the backlog, but I want to discuss it further. I don't think that we have sufficient metadata to create a build, to create a builder toml.
This has changed. This is from May, and we've changed a couple times what it means, what a project definition looks like. Now it contains GitHub, app installation stuff and everything. So we could maybe ask if he still can. You can close it and say if it's still relevant, reopen or create a replacement issue or something like that, because it may not be. He may not think it's relevant anymore.
I don't know why closing for now just feels better than just closing. Like closing period is just so final. README and package view. I think this probably now more than ever it could be relevant, especially for core plans.
Yes, we should just take this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to build the API support for it still and everything, but yeah, it should be done.
It might also involve some stuff for plan build. All right, add hearts to UI.
Yeah, we're getting pretty far back there now.
Yeah. I mean, is this something that we want?
I haven't heard it mentioned at all recently. And I think this was when we were still feeling out how we expected people would use the builder UI in general. Right. I don't know that we have people clamoring for this currently. I think it was just an idea. So I think, yeah, closing it for now seems fine. And if Ryan should get notified, or I'll, we can reopen it if it's necessary. But yeah, it's nowhere on the map right now.
Okay. Builder web, add alerts to UI. I think this would actually be a neat one. I mean, given how our reverse step builds happen.
Is this tied in with the notification work?
It is, yeah. I think you can go ahead and put this in the backlog specifically, and then if we find some overlap or something, we can deal with that later. But the feature is part of when notifications comes back. I think this will be part of that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think once we start working on that, we should just comb the backlog for anything referencing notifications, alerts, emails, webhooks.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Builder web placeholder, add dynamic content for front page. Did we killed this page, right?
Yeah, this is gone. You can just close this.
Yeah.
There's a concept that a separate issue to build some sort of more rich information into the origins views and such, like a dashboard type of thing at some point, but close this one.
Oh no, now I've got to go through and resort my board. All right. Fallback pass-through for private depot dependencies. Oh, this is repo mirroring.
Yeah, I'm working on this right now.
All right.
It's being tracked in a different...
do you have the issue? And I'll just close it and link it back to that issue.
Yeah. Here, I'll close it.
Okay, it's builder 19.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Origin support to unlist a package. Yeah, I think we should. We've talked about this several times. I think we should accept this one. Builder, feature, builder. Oh, look. Mirror the public depot. When you have that that number, will you also close 16?
16, okay.
Let's see. Scaffolding, make generated config files visible. Yeah, I am inclined to accept this and also add a needs discussion because I think it's going to be a contested topic.
That sounds okay.
Yeah. Let's see. So it's already got scaffolding. Chore, maybe. And then needs discussion. DevX. All right. Builder admin. Add labels and logs to distinguish job ID and group ID. Um, sorry.
She's speaking in she's talking about the just in the, like, to expose these through sumo logic.
Yeah, like I think she wants a job ID dash and then the job ID, or group ID dash and then the group ID, just something to distinguish which ID is which.
Okay.
I mean,
chef builder admin interviews. I'm not familiar with this feature, so I shouldn't. Yeah.
I think this is when Liz was going through and interviewing new people on the core team about adminning the SaaS and like where the pain points were, and this was probably surfaced as one of them. I'm going to put it in the backlog for now under builder as a chore, and then add builder and DevX, and then I'm going to ask if this is still an issue. Cool. Update strategies don't work as expected when using Docker. Starting a Docker package. Oh.
Yeah, if you give the supervisor a fully qualified IDAM, it's not going to watch for updates.
It looks like this probably belongs in the backlog. And then I'm going to slap some labels on it. Soup. Maybe DevX. All right. Add option to configure supervisor log output. Did we do some of this?
Sort of. I think that Fletcher may have added something around like segmenting the logs somehow, but I don't know if it covers this entirely.
Okay, I'm going to add this to the backlog then.
Yeah.
And throw it into the soup.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Oh, builder admin include. Oh, haha, funny. All right, I'm going to add this to the backlog. All right, builder admin, docs to add. This is some more of this stuff. Oh boy, yeah.
This would be nice.
Yeah. All right, I'm just going to add it to the backlog and tag it with DevX probably.
Tag it with less easy.
Less easy. And chore/feature. All right. Render RAML docs into Habitat SH docs. You did something?
Not yet. Not for the RAM. So this is a question actually. Okay, so I had a question. I don't know if I asked it. Did I ask it here?
No.
I don't think I did. I was going to ask if we were actually publishing the API for like publishing the API, you know,
Right.
encouraging people to use the API directly. And I don't know if that's true or not. Do you, Josh?
Yeah, I don't think we're publishing it, which is kind of a shame because I think we should be. I mean, we have the API and it's useful and it can do a lot of stuff that the Hab CLI client can't do.
Okay.
And it's proved useful for a number of people. So, but of course it feels bad when you're like, yeah, take a look at our docs. They're in this weird RAML file on GitHub, right? Like it would be much better to render these.
Okay. I mean, I would put it, let's just add it then. Yeah. And then I'll follow up and find out, like, I don't know. Yeah. Cause I think it would be awesome too, but I also don't know how ready we are to, I don't know, version that API and all of that kind of stuff, you know?
Right. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think this would be great.
Yeah. I mean, it's all version under V1, but yeah.
Okay.
Bin linking of symlinks fails in Docker exporter chroot environment. There is another issue. Let me see if I can find it. General. No, okay. So there's an issue with files in the bin path when you try and bin link. That
is this the thing that came up today in general?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Sky. That's the one I was looking for. It. I think I think that it's sort of a related issue. So I'm thinking about closing this one in favor of those. Let me just find a link to it real quick. This is the one. Copy link. Is this in the Habitat? Yeah. All right. Neat. All right. Node scaffolding errors out if there are no node modules. Is this still a thing?
I don't know that it's not. When was it posted? I didn't see.
Sorry, it was posted December 6th.
I don't think we've seen like a ton of movement on the scaffolding since then.
Okay.
But I'm not sure of that, but we should probably assume that, I don't know. I guess I don't know that this is still happening, but I suspect if we find out that it's not, that it will get closed quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll put it into the backlog and then I'm going to follow up with Garrett.
Okay, cool.
And I'll throw core plans on it. Cool. Handle hab install -v better.
Is he talking about the formatting of the output?
I think so. I mean, -V is verbose mode,
Right.
right? So I would expect all of this. Isn't -V verbose?
Um, wait. What's the actual command that he's running?
Yeah, I don't see it. I'm gonna follow up and I'm gonna leave it and needs triage. All right, generate unstable studio images. Do we do this now? I'm pretty sure we generate. Yes, I know. Matt did this. Matt fixed this so that we generate unstable ones now. Right. Per instance service configuration and files. Okay. Huh. I think we should put this one in the backlog.
Sure.
Maybe. I mean, it seems like this is something directly related to the stuff that I'm about to be working on, so. All right. Gather examples of application plans. Let's see. I think we could probably close this one. Seems like there are some well, I don't know. I would actually be curious to get Ryan's opinion on how we should organize these.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
I'll go ahead and move into the backlog then.
Yeah.
Documentation. Sure, it's a documentation feature.
You can put front end on it too, since all the documentation stuff you can throw in there.
Gotcha. Okay. It's 3:01. Do you want to keep going or do you want to stop?
I think we've made some excellent progress.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Next triage gets 16 issues.
I can see it.
It's
gonna happen.
Feel it. All right. Awesome.
Well done.
Thank you everybody for following along, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.